So, Mortal Empires is out. I'm sure a lot of you have already got it. And I thought I'd start doing a playthrough on it. Now, I thought to myself, who should we go? And there's lots of interesting old world characters that I would love to, especially Britonia. Britonia is my one. I thought, nah, let's not. So I'm going to go Queek Headtaker, because it just so happens that I literally cannot play with the Skaven. I'm terrible in every single regard. So I thought, okay, let's go Queef. He's got an interesting head. Start point and put on Legendary. See how long I last. I don't hold out too much hope. His initial challenge is very hard. There's no manual saves allowed. And just so everybody knows, I have the Radius mod on. Most of you probably know the Radius mod, but what it does is it adds a lot of new units, not to the Skaven yet, but that'll probably happen during this Let's Play. But it makes everything a bit more. By that I mean there's higher income, so there's bigger armies. The AI's been tweaked so it makes more sensible armies. There's more interesting battles, they last longer due to changes in morale, and spells are much more noteworthy. So, we'll see how it goes. I'll let the campaign video play for you. Oh yeah, and there's new loading artwork. Maybe not new, but altered.
Blessings of filth to you, Queek Headtaker, the right claw of clan Moors. You and your verminous ilk infest the abandoned mountain strongholds of the dwarfs, who still fight with the greenskins for control, seemingly unaware of your power. The city of pillars, your traditional haunt, is but a skitter leap north. This lair is fought over by dwarf and goblin things, but is rightfully yours. Further north, the peaks teem with more hated beard things. Manifest your obscene fury upon them, and let them discover why you are called Headtaker. On the periphery, the treacherous wastes herald a sandstorm of the undead. They may become a nuisance, but how you deal with them is for you to decide. For now, causing mayhem in the mountains may sate your verminous appetite. There are many heads to take, and so little time. Get to it.
Well, taking heads in the mountains does sound good. This isn't an easy start, is it? Right, so greenskins are obviously the first problem. Let's zoom out on the map a little bit. I'll have no mage or anything ready. No. It's quite an interesting start point though, isn't it? So what's the plan here? So I'm Queef Headtaker and I'm Skaven, so it's kill everybody. I'm pretty sure this is where Krockgar starts now, so I probably want to deal with that first because I really don't like the idea of a strong Krockgar coming to attack me. Yeah, so let's go south. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Greenskins against my pitiful Skaven slaves. Okay, I think I'll go along here. I think what I'll do at the moment, folks, is I'll fight every battle, but obviously I don't have that many viewers at the moment, and we'll see what the feedback is as it goes forward. It might be that they're quite boring, some of these battles, or it could be very exciting. Okay, so just going for 3 clan rats. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, night runners. I do enjoy the night runners. I'm just terrible with them. I just don't know what it is. I just can't play with the Skaven very well. I wonder if it's worthwhile getting another lord and just starting to raid already. Make sure I get food. Yeah, I'm going to. What have we got? We've got sneaky. Oh, I always enjoy campaign movement. Discipline is good as well. Yeah, because this is going to be like my raider, I think what I'll do is I'll go for this guy. I do like his name, Toxa. And we'll get him to start raiding just so we can start. Oh, of course, loyalty. I completely forgot about that. That's fine. Don't worry about that at that time. Yeah, so with Radius, you probably notice already there's considerably more background income. Now, a lot of people don't like this, and I know most of the Let's Players wouldn't use this, but felt, especially because we were Skaven, it's all about big battles. The reality is I'm probably going to lose this quite quickly as well, because it's legendary mode. But we'll have a wee check around. I'm hoping I can take the first battle. I'm presuming there's no army there at the moment. I've never actually played Skaven and Mortal Empires. I've had a wee go on a couple of the old world, and I did go as Crockgar, that's why I know he's down there. And that'll probably be my next Let's Play, I think. I do enjoy playing as a lizardman, and I do like the idea of lizards killing orcs, and humans, and vampires, and chaos, and generally just T-Rexes eating anything. So the end time, it's not too bad. I'm running on an i7, I can't remember exactly, 6700K. Got it overclocked to a little bit of liquid cooling. Only 16 gigs of RAM, but DDR4 Corsair at I think it's 3333 megahertz. I've got a GTX 980 Ti, which was great when I got it, but everything's changed now, so I may have to upgrade that myself as well. So reasonable computer, and I'm running off a very good 1TB solid state drive. And I have more or less most of the settings at ultra, or very high. I can't remember which way it is. Apart from audio. Well, this is not going to be the most exciting battle in the world, but I did say I'd play. And look, cannot save before a battle. Oh, I'm so good at losing this game. Okay, here we go. Now, I am aware that the way I fight battles, obviously I'm a new YouTuber, but I have done a fair bit of Twitch and online battles against other, I suppose, YouTubers. It annoys people. I'm not very good, and I enjoy making groups in probably what you would consider an odd fashion. Oh well, it's a pretty easy battlefield. I do have a wee artillery piece, and they don't have much to speak of, so this probably won't annoy too many people. I'm just going to do a long line, do a bit of an envelope effect. Of course I've got 2 storm vermin, don't I? I do love the Skaven. It looks ridiculous. I was going to say something a little bit un-PC there, but they all look like they may have something wrong with them. I'll leave it at that. Okay, Queef, you're pretty rubbish, to be honest, but you're very enjoyable. Again, you look like you might have some sort of attention issue. And we got one of these gutter runner slings now. I didn't even check if they had archers. So this is what I mean, I'm pitiful at this. Imagine how this is going to go on Legendary. I do love this artillery piece though. Warp lightning cannon. I find that it's very easy to take down dragons and giants with this. So if I do make it past the first few turns, it could be interesting. The way I'm doing this Let's Play is I'm going to let you see everything I do. And that's just a preferential thing for myself. Most Let's Plays are better managed than my one, and they set things up a little bit better. But I like personally watching every bit. I'm a big fan of Quill. You should check out his YouTube channel. He does a lot of Europa Universalis and things like that, and you more or less see everything he does, and I do enjoy that. So I'm doing it a little bit like this. So they do have some archers. I mean, this is obviously a boring battle, but I've got limited camera on as well, which I didn't mean to do. I wonder if that's a legendary difficulty. Probably is. Can't quite show you the close-ups yet. There we go. The orcs do look cool as well, though, don't they? I do quite like the yellow, actually. I wish they fleshed out Savage Orcs a bit more. I do enjoy the Savage Orcs, but there's just not an awful lot to them. Now, I do know a little bit of Warhammer lore, but I'm not going to pretend to be an expert like some of the other YouTubers. Not that they pretend that they actually are experts, I do mean. Okay, let's just mess around here. Let's just enjoy this feature. I seem to remember when you do upgrades to clan rats in the technology tree, it doesn't actually help the clan rats that you summon, which is mildly irritating, but I suppose it does make sense. In fact, no, I'm not sure it does make sense, it's just irritating. Sorry. Right, I'm just going to commit. This is obviously not the most exciting battle in the world, so we'll just use a bit of Queef. Yeah, we'll give him a bit more weapon damage and melee attack, do some damage. Some clan rats. You deal with that if you could, please, pal. If you can focus on them. And we'll get you in there. Not exactly the most entertaining battle, I understand, but quite amusing nonetheless. Starving should make quite quick work of these guys, I would imagine. Let's deal with them. I must admit the Menace Below is extremely useful. Much better than like Raised Zombies or something like that. That is a pain in the ass. You really don't do a lot of damage, do you? Stalking. Ah yes, they can move hidden. So I think some of these desert battles will be quite good for the Skaven even without cavalry, because their infantry's so fast. And because I think it's the gutter runners, not the gutter runners, the night runners that have poison attacks and things like that. And there's, I think the more upgraded version is even better than that. They throw nets, which would be a pain in the ass. The only problem is, as you'll soon learn if you do watch my Let's Play, is that I'm terrible at micro. I'm going to try and not pause a lot, which I tend to do in single player, because I know it's probably infuriating for people watching. Okay, decisive victory. I mean, let's be honest, we didn't even try in that battle. Yeah, please let me know your thoughts if I should fight every battle or not. And if I talk too much, or really anything, my accent annoys you, if I'm talking rubbish, you just tell me. I don't get enough comments to only take the positive ones, so please comment away wherever you want. Now, I do like this feature, that you can occupy the settlement at higher levels. Now, I don't think I'm going to have any problem with food for a while, so I am going to occupy it at full level, just so I can start getting some better units out. And we've got a standard of discipline. This is normally my least favourite standard in the game, but to be honest, it's probably quite handy for the Skaven as they're cowardice dogs. Cowardice rats, I suppose. Okay, and also with Radius, you get more skill points. Now, it's not 2 every level necessarily. It does change around, but it does mean that you can't quite get everything, but you get far more. So I always go for campaign movement range. And I normally go up the tree to help units, but Queek can be quite weak early on, so I think we'll mix it up a little bit.
Keep Gracious scum away.
Okay, so what can we get here? Clan Rat Spears. I mean, I suppose I should just go for a giant army, really, shouldn't I? Okay. I'm pretty sure the victory conditions for Queek, I was watching somebody else on this. Here we go, yeah. Maintain. Oh my god. So I don't know how well you know these guys. Oh, come on. Even a short campaign victory, yeah. So if I do survive on this Let's Play, and my intention is to play it until the end, or until I die, I suppose that is the end, is to win. Maintaining 50% corruption across every owned province. Now that sounds good, but bearing in mind Skaven corruption adds to low public order, which could be a pain. So I think no, we'll build that in my main settlement. What do we want here? I'm not sure it's worth getting. I normally build. I don't think you can get walls actually with these Skaven. Oh no, it does, yeah. I normally build walls in every settlement. Do you know what? As this is only a 2 settlement province, I will get walls. And because I've upgraded it all the way, I'll probably go for. Well, I need to increase my Skaven corruption, I suppose. It's going to be a nightmare, the public order. You start raiding. Pure loyalty. Oh wow. So Radius must have changed how much food you generate from raiding. Which is good, because the one thing what did irritate me, I've played Skaven quite a lot in the standard Total Warhammer 2 campaign. Let's say I'm bad at it, so take this with a pinch of salt. Is that it's really difficult to build big armies initially because of the food issue. And that's really irritating for me, because that's the whole point of these guys. Right, so we've got a few options here. I'm not sure we're going to need too much food to begin with. I often go for this one to get extra food. Skaven corruption. Now I feel like we're probably going to generate quite a lot of Skaven corruption anyway. So I might go for see, I do want extra public order. I suppose we're playing the long game here, so let's get public order up. We can always deal with Skaven corruption at a later date. Now, I've seen one other person's video, and they made the mistake that no doubt I would have made as well, as they went straight for the next settlement in the next 2 turns. It turns out that generally every time there's a reasonable sizable force. Now this is on legend difficulty, and I may have mentioned that I'm not great at this game, so I think we'll build up a wee bit of an army first. Obviously got decent income because it's the radius mod. Got a province owned already, so let's just get a few more decent units. I mean, the context is decent units are still pretty crappy with the Skaven, but I suppose my mid goal, not in this let's play, hopefully in the next episode, is I'll have a 2-stack army wandering around to back up Queef. I'm not too sure what. I'm very much a Bretonnia focused player, so I often have a lot of flying cavalry and cavalry in general and decent artillery support. I know people bemoan at the trebuchets, but to be honest, they're actually pretty good. Probably overpowered for when you compare them to other artillery. Cannons, for example. But that's one thing the Skaven do have. Very good artillery. Very focused, and even their catapults are better than most. I think to see if I survive first, I suppose, and get ahead of myself. So we will get here. Yeah, we definitely need some better units. We need some clan rats with shields and everything else. Oh, what does this do again? Okay, nothing much. Okay, we'll just upgrade the buildings.
More head skulls.
Don't think I'll bother building too much. What I might do is get some night runners. Yeah, let's get 3 night runners. I mean, money's really not an issue at the moment, so I'm gonna need to get you some guys though, because you're basically earning nothing. You are giving me decent food though. Okay.
Hornet One watches me.
Oh, you got low loyalty. How did I deal with that again? Okay, so maybe we'll stop you doing that. Let's recruit a unit. I'll get you a night runner. I've never really dealt with a loyalty issue overly much on this. I'm not sure also, I'm very bad for forgetting to do diplomacy, but I'm not even sure it's worth it. Really? You give me a trade agreement? Oh, that's ridiculous. Skaven have a trade agreement with basically the vampire counts. Is the Silver Host a rogue army that's settled? Or is that the story behind it? And that's one thing I don't know either, how Skaven corruption interacts with vampire corruption. Or vampiric corruption. Be interesting to see if I can remove vampiric corruption from here. I'm not really sure I want to go into this area. I definitely want to conquer here. I think if I can conquer here, again, getting ahead of myself a little bit, as I'm pretty rubbish at this, I want to go north. I want to kill greenskins, and I want to kill bearded things, I believe they're referred to. Okay. Now again, give me feedback on the pace of this game. I'm playing it as I normally would, and that's how I prefer Let's Plays to watch. But I'm not particularly precious on these things. If you want it changed, if you want anything, if you want to skip battles, if you want me to do a few turns behind the scenes to get further ahead, it's fine. Just let me know. Yeah, you see what I mean? Look at this. Now the argument would have been I could go straight in there and fight that. But, I mean, they'll have the castle garrison, they've got 3 armies. But the problem I now have is they're all recruiting. And this is the radius mod, which means there'll be more sensible recruiting, and they have more money to recruit with. Oh. So if I accept their help. Yeah, I think I don't really need money that much. I mean, look at my income, so get this guy's loyalty up a little bit. They want payment? Well, that's pain, but I would rather have loyalty go up again, so yeah, go for it.
Guide us, Hornet One.
So they'll, oh, that could be quite fun, you know. Just sending a single lord over Ah, no, I suppose they wouldn't be able to find a new faction. I could just dump a lord across somewhere though, couldn't I? Could be quite interesting. I'm a little bit concerned about this actually, so I think we'll go in ambush stance. Get you a few more guys. For another night runner and some night runner slingers, and you can go hopefully do a bit of raiding. Yeah, I definitely need to raid because I need more food. So I was thinking to aim for about 25 minutes to 30 minutes for these videos. It seems like more manageable chunks. Again, it's my preference. An hour is not a problem. I think 2 hours would be pushing it, not from playing, because let's be honest, we all play for hours and hours in these games, but I'm not sure anyone would want to watch me for 2 hours, certainly not listen to me for 2 hours. I'm not too worried about the end turn times. Obviously these are going to get worse, but at the same time there's going to be less factions, so we'll see how that balances out. So he wasn't loyal at all, I didn't realise that. So he's now loyal again. Well, that's great, thank you. So we got a mission, recruit a lord. That's not a great reward. Okay. You're not very good, are you? Okay. To start recruiting some soldiers, so we've got a whole bunch of options now. A bunch of clan rats. I suppose it's just getting the shielded clan rats now. I'm wondering if I should just attack. I am very worried about how that. I wonder if it would be worthwhile going into their territory and getting them to attack so I don't have to fight the garrison army. I'm fairly sure that's the capital province. I realise this is not the most entertaining part of the gameplay, but realistic, which is not always the case on our walkthroughs. Now, if this was just very hard, I would save it and give it a shot, and if I lost the battle, fine. But it's legendary, so I'm pretty sure I can't even save right now. I presume it only saves, as you might have guessed, I don't play legendary very often. Oh god. I didn't realise I was that close to... Oh, I really need to pay attention. Right, so I obviously have a public order issue. Difficulty level, that's a pain. Okay, so it's really more the provincial instability. I need to get my food up as well. So if I get my food up, I get my public order up. It's not amazing though. I don't know if there's much point to get that yet. Go wait a turn. Can I get that? Still, yeah, I can get that. I need 4,000 for that.
Quick.
I think we'll get rid of these three. Place them with. I need to keep 250 in order to get. Yeah, that's fine. And what about my friends over here? What can I do with you?
This night.
Oh, I can't believe we've got a non-aggression back.
What can we help you with this?
It's so strange that they're my friend. I mean, you don't look the nicest place to go, to be honest. I can't imagine setting up a holiday resort for our Skaven over here. Oh, it's a nice oasis. Oh, shiny things. Oh, I wonder if that means they've got a mine. Do iron. I presume iron is a... I bet that helps us, you know. Can I have a look at that? I can't. That's something interesting.
One watches me.
So what's the problem here? He's raiding, of course he's not moving. Just raid for me. Is there a camp or something? No, I just want to raid, that's it. Nothing more. I do like the little feature that reminds you to do things, but on other occasions it's mildly irritating. I'd really like to fight one more battle before I finish this, although I'm fairly sure my plan for time is coming to an end, but The problem is, if I go fight this battle, I think there's a strong chance that I'll lose. And it's not exactly the end of the Let's Play, but it would take me, what is it, 4 turns, 8 turns to get your Legendary Lord back? What would I be doing? I suppose it wouldn't matter too much, actually. Just recruit another Lord in the meantime.
Time to eat, leaders. More heads.
No, I have to. It's too boring for you guys not to fight a battle.
It is mine.
So, should I go into raiding stance, maybe? I don't really want to go into raiding stance.
Scurry now, scurry.
I go into ambushed.
Move your tails.
Oh, I might have made a mistake there.
Run
How
forward.
can I save this anyway? Cannot save games when playing Legendary. Instead, the game will automatically save during the end turn process. Oh, that's not so bad. Although I wonder if I can load back a turn, that'd be the difference.
Which clan?
Okay, well hopefully they'll come for me.
Guide us, Horned One.
We'll see. Oh, and I'm gonna have a rebellion as well. Well, that might be the battle we need.
Ah, mine.
Gonna have walls in the granite massive. Well, I suppose I can go fight a escape battle for you and that could finish. We'll see though, these guys might attack me. Is it the bloody spears? No. Bite my nails here a little bit, see what happens. No, we're past the orcs, should be fine. Orcs, oh, could get in trouble from that. And the greenskins. They are orcs. Oh, I'm so intrigued to know what's happening in the rest of the world. Charnel Valley, a lovely sounding home I have. Right, let's go deal with you. We'll fight this battle and that could be the end of this episode. Oh, we have an ambush as well, that's nice. Leadership. I mean, I probably should give it to somebody that needs it more, but I won't be keeping any of these for very long, so we'll keep the Storm Vermin. What have we got to fight again? Night Runners. They've got a decent wee army.
Battle fight, yes.
I've got lots of menace below. It's because of all my escape and corruption.
Who dares challenge me?
Oh, that's right, because Skaven are always in sort of the stalking mode, aren't they? So, okay, let's fight this.
Ready.
I never really fight many ambushes, actually. There's never too much need for them. That could be fun. I think we'll just rush them on both sides, as a good ambush would. Stick all the, I suppose, all the clan rats on one side. We'll just group them up to make sure we cover everything. We'll stick the clan rats with spears and the storm vermin on the other side. The most majestic, but it should work alright. Stick the spears or clan rats up here to come from the front. And I think we'll just put you guys here. You guys here, and might be a mistake, but let's put you here. I don't really mind about losing my own units.
Queek Headtaker.
Where is their leader actually? There, so we'll stick you here. You go straight for it.
Very good.
You guys come in. You guys come in. You guys come in.
Queek Headtaker.
Decent charge. It should be a fairly easy battle for me, but we'll see. I've been wrong on many occasions before. That spell, by the way, is really good compared to like the standard. Is it Yunane's Thunderbolt? Right, clan rats come out of the ground, scurry below. Should be easy enough.
Clan rat spears. Move.
Get stuck in. Get stuck in.
For clan, for
You
me.
should kill this guy quickly enough. A little bit of Skaven slaughter. Probably a good idea to stop them firing. Although I'm not sure how much we care about our guys, but it's fine. Night Runners are a pain to fight against, but I'm never very good with them myself. The micro thing, well, they haven't been used at all, but I don't think it'll matter. Be nice to kill their lord to end the rebellion. That's gonna get away though, scurry below and all that. Scurry away, I think it's called, is it? I wonder if I can catch him out. I really would like to take him out.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I'll slow him down just a little bit.
Queek unstoppable.
Faster, you guys. And that should be the battle waste over. I would like to kill this guy. Just to stop the rebellion completely. I'm just going to speed it up, guys, see if I can kill this guy. I know I'm killing my own units, and people are going to be annoyed at me, but I don't care. I just like to kill this guy. Which I don't think I'm going to manage, which is a pain. Try. That was wrong. Let's see if we can get him. Where am I? What do you mean Cravens my warriors flee? Ah, maybe that was the summon, guys. I'm not sure how I feel about things like... I suppose I can understand it with zombies and skeletons, but why does my summon clan rats disintegrate or unbind? Because they're not magically summoned, they're supposed to be coming from the ground, aren't they? So I'm sure it's a balancing thing, but it just, I don't know, it just annoys me. Glad this doesn't cost me anything extra, you know. He must be almost dead.
See, they run.
Come on, die already, would you? Nice. Okay. In battle. Storm Vermin did a wee bit of damage. It's amazing how much damage these guys did in just a short... I still only had 2 or 3 shots. Night Runners always do a little bit. He did... I'm surprised he did so much damage. I wonder if that was his lightning. It doesn't normally... Union's Thunderbolt doesn't count towards your kill counts, but... Maybe the Skaven one does. Can't remember. Okay, so I think we'll call it there, guys, for the first episode. We're going to carry on exactly where we left off for the next episode. As I say, that's the way I like to do it. Although let me know if you'd like to change that. In fact, let me just choose here. What do we want? We don't really need to replenish. We don't really need money. I suppose we'll just go for a cheeky little bit of food. Got a new rank. So yeah, going to carry off as we left it. Still got a small rebellion to deal with, but that'll just be a nice little battle to get some food. Obviously, the main plan at the moment is simply to take out Mount Akranos. Oh no, it's not the capital one, and there's a different province there, so maybe I'm being a bit of a chicken. That's fine. Okay, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much, and goodbye.